off at turn number 4, across the line. Sunshine leads lap number 2. Cole Macedo back to the inside. Sunshine now has that dash position. Macedo back to second. Then it's McFadden, Wise, and the battle for 5th right now.
Larson had the 5th spot. Cale Thomas able to take it back, but they're racing hard for that final transfer spot. They've gotten around Brent Marks. Larson to the bottom here, slides or tries to up across. Cale Thomas wheels him, turns him into the wall, and Larson barrel rolls down the backstretch.
Upside down, landing on all 4 wheels. Kyle Larson battling with tonight's fast time qualifier. Cale Thomas, they get together. Larson does a couple of barrel rolls there. Cale Thomas comes to a stop as well, racing for that last transfer spot.
And Cale Thomas definitely with the smaller amount of damage on that, but still pretty significant contact.
We'll see if that car could roll back to the work area. From here, it doesn't look that bad. There's Kyle Larson. He is out of the car and standing under his own power, takes the helmet off down there, and is inspecting the damage to the Silver Motorsports number 57. And Larson is going to have a lot of work ahead of him here tonight, Dylan. And Tony, are you down there?
Yeah, I am. Kyle, first of all, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
What'd you see?
Just racing hard for a transfer, and I put myself in a hole, so trying to race hard, and just ran ourselves out of space there. So probably my fault, but just goes back to qualifying, so I suck.
Yeah, you took a quick look at this thing when you got out of the car. Have you been able to assess anything besides wing damage?
No, I'm sure it's not in good shape, and either way we'll start last in the B probably. So not good.
All right, that's Kyle Larson. He is up and okay. We're going to go try and check on Cale Thomas right now, guys.
Thank you very much for that, Tony. And Kyle Larson saying that he sucks. I don't know how many people would say that is correct. We'll take a look at a replay in just a moment here on FloRacing. Racing for the 5th position. Cale threw a slider in 3 and 4, and Kyle went to kind of return the favor. There was kind of a slower slider on the entry, and then he came up pretty abruptly there towards the end to try and cut off the 23 of Cale Thomas, and they kind of meet in the middle there, and wow, quite the ride there for Kyle.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too, just on first look. It kind of looked like Cale wasn't really sure if Kyle was going to come all the way up or leave him a lane, and they, like you said, just kind of met in the middle there. So Cale Thomas going to go off on the hook, and they'll try to at least get what they can repaired on his race car. Tough break for both those guys. Obviously, Larson, like you said, now with a lot of work to do, but Cale Thomas had a great night going and was in position to, if he wasn't going to transfer, at least be at the front of a B main and still be able to kind of salvage his night. So with them going back to the work area, if they can get that fix, he may still be able to come out here and do some damage, but that remains to be seen, Tony.